A man and woman killed in separate cities overnight are believed to have been shot by the same man. That suspect is in custody right now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jessica Janner Castro.
I'm Steve Solis. Those shootings happened just about 3 hours apart in Marysville and Edmonds. 2 others were also shot in Edmonds when the suspect allegedly burst into a home and began to shoot. That is where King 5's Eric Wilkinson is right now. He kicks off our team coverage live this hour. Eric.
A very violent night overnight here in Snohomish County. 3 people shot here in Edmonds alone before 7 a.m., including with 2 children inside the house where the shootings happened. We're told by friends of these victims that 2 parents and a grandparent were the victims shot. One of them, we're not sure which at this point, didn't survive. A close friend of the victims cries in disbelief as the reality of what happened down this unassuming Edmonds side street sinks in.
Everything was fine yesterday.
Police tell us they responded to a shooting here in the 16300 block of 48th Place West in Edmonds just before 7 a.m. They found a woman who'd been shot to death and another man and woman wounded, both with life-threatening injuries. Neighbors say everyone here tends to keep to themselves.
Doesn't really feel real. It feels more surreal than anything.
I just sat on there like, whoa, that really sounded like it was close by.
This couple heard the gunfire at 6:40 this morning.
A few shots. We looked at each other and we said, that didn't sound good.
Later, they saw a young brother and sister in a police car, survivors of the shooting.
I could tell the officer was talking to young kids, and it makes you wonder what's going through their minds.
The suspect drove away and a chase ensued. He was caught a short time later using a helicopter and police dogs. Exactly what would cause anyone to kick in the door of a mother, father, grandmother, 2 kids and start shooting is impossible for folks here to comprehend. Any idea what would have been the motive?
I have no idea, because this is absolutely nice and friendly family. I don't know. I just don't know what to say.
Those 2 children are in state custody tonight, safe and unharmed, at least physically. Now, all of this started very early this morning north of here in Marysville. Sebastian Robertson picks up our coverage from there. Sebastian.
Hi, Eric. As you said, investigators believe that these 2 murders are connected. They believe it is the same suspect, but don't know exactly how that connection will be made, if at all, between the motivations and the alleged killings of both suspects. We are at the Twin Lakes Landing. It's a housing complex off I-5 in Marysville, and this is where police were called very early this morning around 4 a.m. When officers arrived, they found a man dead. That man determined to be a 31-year-old. Outside of the complex, the suspect took off before police got there. And as you heard, that man was ultimately arrested in Edmonds after police believe he killed a second person. Meanwhile, staff at this complex say it is their main priority right now to look after residents.
At this point, we're really just trying to reassure residents and ensure that they are receiving the support that they need to deal with the trauma from the incident that happened this morning, making sure that staff is available to have conversations with them, hear what their concerns are.
This is a low-income complex that includes housing for people that were recently homeless and have been referred to housing by the state. The entire property is managed by the nonprofit Housing Hope and Hope Works. It's brand new, only been around for about 6 months, this location that is. This shooting was in a very public area in the complex in this entryway right behind me. Many parents that I spoke to say there are many children, very young children in this complex. They say their main priority has been to keep this tragic news away from little ears. In Marysville, Sebastian Robertson, King 5 News.